This is DeeperBlue.com, and we are here interviewing Tom Ingram from DEMA.
Thank you all. Thank you all for being here. We've got a number of new initiatives that are going on this year here at DEMA Show. One of the things that's really important to me is that we have on Friday morning at our membership meeting, we will actually release an industry-wide research project that DEMA has been working on for this year. We'll take a look at statistics about open water divers. We'll be looking at continuing education divers, equipment buyers, and those who travel to resorts. So that data will all be available to DEMA members on Friday and will be released at that time for the industry. It's been a really good opportunity for us to work with companies like Scuba Pro and Aqualung and PADI, SDI, SSI, and a number of other companies that have been out there helping us, AUP, all kinds of manufacturers and training organizations and the resorts have been so very helpful for us to gather that information and get a little bit better picture of who the current diver is today. You know, it's interesting that we're seeing some trends that the median age appears to be for an open water diver appears to be a little less than what it was about 7 years ago, the last time that DEMA did an update. So it's in the mid-30s now as opposed to the mid-40s. So that's encouraging. And one of the other areas that we're finding is that there's an abundance of kids in the age range from 11 to 17 that we're not tapped into, but that do exist in the households that we're currently seeing as groups that we're attracting. So some exciting things happening on the research side for the industry and information that should help us all to be able to gather more customers. Here at the show, we have actually a really interesting project going on that we started this year and we're continuing on. We started domestically this year here in the U.S. and that we're going to be doing internationally as we go into 2014. We have our International Diving for Treasure Challenge that we're doing. It's a great game for people to play, and it encourages folks to go diving. We will actually have places at international resorts where there's something unique, and one of the things that's unique that we have here at the show to kind of kick this off is the Guardian of the Reef statue that's going to be over here and will be sunk in Cayman at Lighthouse Point in January. DEMA brought the statue in to the show so that we could have that available to help do our promotion. And the idea is for divers to go off to individual locations internationally, dive in 3 to 5 different resorts, and compete for a $5,000 grand prize that DEMA will give away later next year in 2014. So it's a way to encourage people to go diving internationally, but it's also a great way to kick off our dive caching programs that we've been doing around the world, and in particular within the U.S., where people actually go treasure hunting underwater. We've given them all kinds of fun games to be able to do that with. In addition to that, DEMA has a number of legislative efforts that we've been involved in over the past year. One of those is a very critical issue for us and for the diving industry in general, I think, and that is what's been happening with shark finning. DEMA has a legislative advocate that we work with in Florida who's been very helpful for us to create a legislative template that we can use in those states within the U.S. who have not yet passed laws to stop the sale of shark fins. We've been very successful in working with some of the states already and trying to get those laws started through the process. It's a legislative template that we use, but in addition to that, we're hoping to help foster an understanding of how critical this is to us as an industry and also as an environmental issue for the entire world. One of the ways that we're doing that is we're working with a group that was in March of 2013, the band You Ought to Know for VH1. It's a group called Youngblood Hawk. They actually did their music video, We Come Running, from Stewart Cove's operation in the Bahamas with a group of sharks. And so once we saw that music video, we decided to contact them and see if they would help us in creating a public service announcement that we've now created, finished, and we've started to put out on the street. That public service announcement is a 30-second spot talking about how terrible it is for sharks' fins to be cut off, bodies to be tossed back into the water. And we're hoping to educate a whole new generation of people, younger people that are familiar with Youngblood Hawk, that are listening to their music already. And Youngblood Hawk was kind enough to help us out by using their footage from their music video, actually in the public service announcement, as well as working with us to create that message that is out there now to try to stop folks from allowing shark fins to be taken, and also to help us to push the creation of those laws to help that all go away. We're looking forward to the economy getting better. There's been some indication that it is. The show this year has grown as of last week, and I haven't seen figures of the first day of the show just yet, but as of last week, our attendance registration was up about 32% from the last time we were here in Orlando in 2011. We've had an expansion of the number of exhibit spaces sold here on the show floor and the number of companies that are here. So we're very excited about the show itself and about the amount of business that will take place here over the next few days. So all in all, everything seems to be moving in the right direction for us as an organization, and we hope to be helping the diving industry as we go forward for the rest of this year and into 2014.